We're gonna try the glue Paragon next in this mod. Again, thank you to Weaboo Jones for creating this one. Works the same way. So we're gonna test degree 1 glue and degree 100. 1, 2, 3. Glue storm, this guy, and this guy. How much does it cost? Okay, $800,000. The prices here are off the charts. And it's called Gorilla Glue. What's the description? Stop balloons in their tracks and disintegrate them on the spot. Super adhesive glue solution. Slows even the mighty bad. Wow. Really? Bad slowdown? Let's check it out. The first of its kind. Again, it's a mod, so don't be too excited. But nonetheless, it's cool. Let's just go with it. It's got the glue storm art. Shall I use the ability now? I guess. Why not? So as you see, rains down glue and does a crap ton of damage as well. Well, not very much compared to, well, other Paragons, but for a glue gunner, pretty good. Looks like it's solver levels of DPS. Actually, it's really not that good. Looks like we can't increase the single target damage very much. So we very well could die here. No, we're dead. We're dead. This is similar to solver DPS, right? Actually, what I do notice is that I think this glue does make the bad damage faster. Let me just see what happens when it wears out. Like, let me not use the ability. Yeah, it slows down. It's only like 6 per tick. If I use this, it goes up much faster. But even then, I think we're still dead. We are donezo, guys. Rest in peace. So much for $800,000 tower. Before I reset this run, let me just see how much the slow is. So I'm gonna start with it outside of range, and then rain glue. Let's see if it's possible to even see. So fast forward, glue. Okay, that's not too strong of a slow. I would say like 25-35%. Let me just see wait for it to wear out. Yeah, it's not too strong, but I would say like 20 to 30. How much damage does the glue storm give? I can test out with the Dart Monkey, yeah, similar to Sniper. Let me do that before I reset the run. Maybe we'll just start on round 101. Granted, we're gonna die in 18 rounds after that anyways, but I guess 18 rounds is better than seeing 0. Alright, let's test. Dart Monkey, it does 1 damage, but when you do glue, it does 3, okay. So it's 2 more damage than a glue storm would do. Good to know. So now, we're going to go home and set the round to 101. Alright, Gorilla Glue versus Free Play. Non-bads. Let's test it out. So it looks like... Okay, this actually sucks. This thing shoots slower than a solver, guys. Could we die to purples? I don't think we will. Well, I'm gonna rain this down, okay? So this ability is way stronger than a main attack. Because it stuns ceramics. And 102, you can't even see it show up because... Oh wait, this isn't even camo. Oh my god. Oh, and you can't buff Paragon, so it never sees camo. Wow. A non-camo seeing Paragon. It's okay though, we have a decamo. This air burst or submergence support exists. I think the ability does... Yeah, it reapplies the glue to everything, so that's why you see a stun. Basically how it works is that the glue stuns for a little bit of time, and then the stun wears out. But the glue can't reapply on that ZMG, so that's why it moves up. So in fact, this is not so much... This is not very Gorilla Glue, is it? Oh, we might die here. There's too many balloons. It's okay, we have the ability. We have the ability, guys. If not for the ability, this would definitely be... This would be worse than most Tier 5 towers. Okay, something tells me this is definitely not how the Paragon's gonna look like when it comes out. Again, good attempt. I can never criticize an attempt, especially a modded one, and it's meant to be a showcase. I definitely think the real glue Paragon is gonna be a little better, though. I wonder how degree 100 is gonna fare versus degree 1. I guess the DOT is gonna be stronger. That's the only thing I could assume would be the case. So as long as we remember to use the ability, we pretty much annihilate every single round. Even though it does take a little bit of a while. This is one of the problems with every tower gets Paragon, yes. I think NK will be more creative. Just right now, I guess the easiest way to do curves between degree 1 and degree 100 would be like changing damage, right? Instead of changing other things like slow amount or like, vulnerability amount, because, yeah. I was expecting the Sniper Paragon to have more vulnerability damage, but I guess that wasn't the case. Okay, so we beat this round, then that's basically the end. That's the end of everything. There's really no way to test how long this would survive on its own, because again, it can't even beat around 100, and every round after 140, I reckon this could beat everything that isn't a bad, because as you see how slow it gets, I don't think any Zoom Gs have gone, like, anywhere at all. The only reason they would have gone anywhere is because the Gluestone ability would be off cooldown. How much damage can it even do to the bad? Can we get at least 40% in? Yeah, 40%. But that's about as far as it's gonna get. So now we're gonna find a way to test out, well, however way we can get a degree 100. Honestly, I'm gonna try Regal Farm. Can I Regal Farm 76 to get 16 million pops? And then I can get a Paragon earlier. Let's try our best. So this is how you make a Regal Farm, right? 2 Druids and a Solver. Does the trick. I think it's too slow though. It's only doing a couple thousand damage per second. I can fast forward it at least. Although as you can see, the faster I fast forward, the laggier it gets because it still has to calculate. It can only go so fast. Okay, let me move the Blue Gunners back. Yeah, if we give him more time to regrow, then there's more RBE, right? So you want to have a longer Regal Farm, but that would mean more lag. More lag, which obviously isn't good. Okay, either way, I don't think this is very efficient. We're only a million out of 16 in. Okay. I think I've decided we're not going to go for a degree 100. We're just going to get a couple million. Probably pull the plug sometime soon. Just get all the other requirements for degree 100, or as high as degree as possible. And we'll live with it. It'll probably be like degree 80 or something. That's fine. I'm personally okay with that. Before it gets any worse, let's go for it. Right? We have everything? Yeah, I guess. Might be a little overkill. Alright, 81. And hopefully this guy can just end off the round. Like with this thing. I'll just sell the Druids too. 81, guys. We can't do 100 because it's just too laggy. And I don't have 10 hours right now. So we're just gonna call it. And just see what the difference is between 1 and 81. Can you even tell? I guess first off we gotta test, does the Glue Storm get extra damage with this degree versus a lower degree? Also, can you see camo? Let's see for the camo wave here. Nope. No camo on 81, sadly. Okay, so here's what I want to try. Glue. Nope, same thing as I expected. Still +3. Alright, we can look at DPS. DPS. Is that any better than degree 1, you feel? Definitely a little better. I really can't tell. Whatever amount of damage it isn't, I feel like, good enough. And this Glue Paragon is very laggy. Even when there's no regrows. Yeah, because they all pop at once, because they do equal damage, so... Need to calculate turning all those children at once. So see that. Alrighty, guys. Let's see if a degree 81 can do more damage than a degree 1 Gorilla Glue. Like, I'm not gonna worry about looking at this. It doesn't seem like it's doing more, just looking at the damage counter. So I wonder what it even benefits from. Like, seriously, it's actually not doing more, from what I can tell. Right? No, it's doing more, but barely. I wonder if it's a slowdown doing more, like... I know the bad can be slowed by this thing. But is it any stronger? I couldn't tell on round 100 there. Or rather, I wasn't paying attention. Looks like we do beat it though, so it does make a difference. There is more damage, but it's actually not... Well, not very significant, because if it was significant, it wouldn't pop this late. So we do beat it. Nice. Does this have more attack speed at least? Let me slow down. Yeah, I think it does shoot a little faster than degree 1, but that's largely irrelevant because we have this ability that works on everything. Now it's time I would fast forward to 119, but obviously I can't do that because then I can't get back in 81. I actually don't think getting pops is worth it because the amount of power you get from sacrificing other tier 5s is the same as 16.2 million pops. So that would mean if I don't get 0 pops and everything else, I'd be at 76. So getting 2 million pops only got me only 5 degrees. Alrighty, guys. I think the degree 1 got 45% damage on the bats this round. Let me see the slowdown. I don't see it any more significant than degree 1, so I don't think that's affected at all. It's probably just DUT, which is why I pop faster. I personally, again, could not really tell, looking at the damage number, that it was much stronger. But I reckon it's just a little bit more. Not double, but somewhere between 1 and 2. Yeah, it's really bad. Really bad progress. So yeah, there it is, guys. Again, this is a modded glue Paragon, so it's definitely not going to be how it is when it eventually comes out. But hey, at least the modder tried.